Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Devon Terrell, and welcome to another Help Me Devon Raw tutorial. And in this tutorial today, I'm going to be showing you how to make your production more interesting and how to stand out against the competition. So check this out. So I'm going to do this basically with giving you an example of something. And I'm going to play you the original sound I had and then the sound I created out of it. Basically, in this tutorial, what I'm going to show you is how to take something that you get in your packs or you have just in your sound banks that you create with your music, but instead what you're going to do is you're going to create an entirely new sound out of that. And I'm going to teach you the fast, simple way to get inspired to do it. So simple. Please stick with me. This is going to change everything. It changed everything for me when I learned it. So let's do it by example first. So I'm going to play you a guitar sound. Listen closely. Cool, guitar. Now I'm gonna play you the sounds and how I created that guitar sound into a whole other thing. Listen close. Woo, ghosty. Now, understand the mindset. What I'm saying to myself is, okay, I got this guitar. It's in a pack, right? But at the same time, I know that I'm going to hear this guitar with other people. Other people have used this guitar, this production, etc. So as a producer, I say to myself, yo, I want it to sound different. I want something that kind of stands out so that when mine plays, it's unique, it's different. I'm going to show you that process of how I do this. Real simple. Okay. Now, before I show you the process, I'm going to show you the thought behind this, right? So let's play the song, which this is one of my own songs. It's a song called Power of 10. I'm going to play you the song with the guitar regular, and then I'll play you the song with the guitar affected as I have created. Listen closely. Let's play it back a little.
Falling, how am I falling? I'm 10 feet under the water, 100 miles away from home. And
now let's play it with the guitar that I created.
falling, how am I falling? I'm 10 feet under the water, 100 miles away from home. And I can give a
Way more interesting, fits the mood, changes the entire instrument. It's beautiful. It's way better. It's unique sounding now. I'm going to show you the process of how we come up with things like that and the effects that I put on this guitar to create it, to get it that way. So let's move on over to the guitars, right? So this is my affected guitar, as you can see right here. And I'll play it for you solo right quick so you can see it. Hear it. Okay, now in all my sessions when it comes to producing, I have one channel, right? One track. And this track is called an effects rack. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would you create this one channel called an effects rack? Well, on this effects rack channel, all I have is effects. So if you go over to my effects rack channel, which is muted, there's no audio on this track. I'm using it as a placeholder, a place that holds the effects that I usually use to affect other things. So for instance, I have an EQ on here that chops off the bottom and the low end. Then I have a lo-fi plugin that's dumbed down to 24,000 hertz, which a lot, 24,000 hertz. I want to make sure I say that correctly, which a lot of 40 Drake's producer uses on a lot of the instruments to dumb down the quality of it, but it just has such a sonic tone to it. I have that on the effects rack. I have a chorus effect on the effects rack. I have a reverb effect on the effects rack. I have a delay on the effects rack. I have a isotope vinyl, which is an amazing plugin. It pretty much dumbs down the quality of the sound, and you can create all kinds of hums and buzzes and noises, all kinds of things, make it sound like it's coming out of a 1950s radio. In effect, this other thing that I love to death called an LFO tool, which is OD. I'll show you later. So basically, this effects rack channel is just a channel full of effects. And it gives me inspiration when I just want to try something. It isn't a science to it in my mind. I say, you know what, let's try this, let's try that. And I literally have the effects rack already there for inspiration to just try things and bump them over. So for instance, let's see. I have this LFO tool. on here right here, and I'll show you what it does. I wind up only using it for certain parts, but I'll show you what it does. Fire. It's just a different effect. Now imagine to yourself if you're just trying to find inspiration for something and you just drop that on and you get this sound and you start to create and build the sound from there. I can literally take you through the motions of the entire thing. Just a cool way to go about it. So basically this whole thing is just to show you that creating an effects rack channel full of effects that you love and adore, reverbs, chorus effects, flangers, phasers, create a channel with just those tracks, and then basically from there you can have an array of inspiration when you're creating these things. When you have that main synth that's a piano and you say, let me put a chorus on it, or let me put a lo-fi plugin on it, you just don't understand. The sound that you can possibly get out of that is just different. This is more of an inspirational kind of technique of showing you more or less a method of your madness to create this unique sound for your music. So that was my tutorial on how to create a very interesting instruments and just stand out from other people that create music and things like that, because that's what it's all about. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Make sure you follow us at Help Me Devon on the Instagram, and just let me know what you guys think and what else you want to see next. Thank you for this. This is another Help Me Devon Raw tutorial. Till next time.